But she hit the nail on the head when she said there's a golden child, there's a scapegoat, and then there's the invisible child. And I really strongly believe that Gigi is the golden child, Bella is the invisible child, and Anwar is the scapegoat. And I said that, and I said, welcome back to No Light Time. My name is Holly. So grateful to have you all. So let's get right into the reading. I am doing a reading about Yolanda Hadid. It's way overdue, so I apologize to all of you that I promised about it before. I think we got so caught up in saying that I was doing a series about the Hadids, and because of everything that's going on with Zayn and Gigi and so forth, I kind of got lost in that. But immersed rather in that. But I am doing the reading, so please like the video so I can share, and share if you wanted to. I'd love that. 70% of you who watch my videos don't subscribe, so please subscribe so you can grow the channel. And yeah, it would be just great to have you a part of the community. Okay, so Yolanda, her sun is in Capricorn, her moon is in Sagittarius, and her north node is in Cancer. I couldn't find her rising. So with the past, I get 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and Queen of Wands. So this gives me the energy of her like in survival mode. And I think a lot of immigrants, because she's from Holland, or the Netherlands, they call it now. She was in this mode of like survival. She used to make the best of what was given to her. And in that, sometimes she would suppress her feelings. And I do these readings so we can see both sides of situations. I know a lot of people don't like her. I don't like the energy I got from her. And I was saying this in another video, that I used to really like her in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But from the energy that I pick up on these readings of her, I'm not really feeling it. I'm a little disappointed because I see a different side of her. But I do want to see how she became this way, because I think it's very important. And I think one of the main reasons why she is very, in my opinion, kind of narcissistic towards her children is it's a generational lifeline. And I can totally relate. There's someone in my family that I have very similar feelings towards, who is very much about image, very controlling, tends to manipulate others into not being into us believing that they are a version of themselves that they are not. So I can definitely relate. And I even mentioned this before in the reading I did, initial reading I did a long time ago, about Yolanda, that I feel like she's a narcissistic mother. And in narcissistic mothers, this woman, I forgot her name, but she talks about narcissism in families and so forth. But she hit the nail on the head when she said there's a golden child, there's a scapegoat, and then there's the invisible child. And I really strongly believe that Gigi is the golden child, Bella is the invisible child, and Anwar is the scapegoat. And I said that, and I predicted this a long time ago, that Bella is the invisible child. And she came out and she said she felt a lot of the time like her mother never saw her. I'm paraphrasing, but that was the gist of the interview. So I strongly believe that. And I think because how generation goes on to generation, a lot of people don't really think for themselves. They just go along with whatever their parents have told them to do and so forth. And that's the case here. I strongly see that. She was a product of that upbringing, so she's doing it to her children. So with the present being 4 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and 6 of Pentacles, I see very strongly here that she's working. And I did say this before, I said she's going to do some kind of like branding, house, leisure, sofas, couches, that kind of thing. And I did predict too that Gigi would start her own clothing line, which is coming out soon. That was a good prediction. But I see this, it's going to all be tied together. So with the future being Page of Swords, the Devil, and Knight of Pentacles. So her shadow side is going to continue to be at the forefront of what people are talking about, because she hasn't really healed from her past. I'm not a fan of her ex-husband, David Foster. I think that he has a lot of, I don't know him as a person, just the energy I get, I don't like, I don't vibe with. But I think very strongly that when she chooses partners, she's in survival mode. And you know, that is the immigrant way. Even though I was born in America, I lived in other countries and I came back as a teenager. But I found myself in that survival mentality too. Like, you need to marry a certain type of guy, you need to do this, you need to do that. Because when you come to America from a country that, well, she came from the Netherlands, but the Netherlands wasn't at that time what it is right now, you know? So I think when she escaped, quote unquote, escaped that, she came here, there was a lot of pressure on her to marry a rich guy, and she's still stuck in that system of belief where she always has to be with somebody rich. And you know, I feel like I was a victim of that system of belief, or maybe not victim, but I used to think like that, you know. And it was only a few years ago, way before that actually, when I was like, why am I purposefully only dating guys with money? And I didn't even realize I was doing it. But I had this come, quote unquote, to Jesus moment where I just realized that it's not just about money, it's what else they bring. And I think with her, it's just about money. And I think she's training Gigi to be like that. So at the bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Lots of action coming soon. I really strongly believe like it's that business venture. So with Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Page of Wands, she's going to have to learn something. Okay. So I want to do a reading about her and her boyfriend, whoever this guy is, because I feel like it's not going that well. King of Swords, Four of Cups, I don't think it's going that well. And it's the same, you know, and this is the thing about Capricorns. Capricorns can be very stubborn, very, very stubborn. And it helps them work hard. But when it comes to earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo can be very stubborn. And it helps them work hard, helps them amount to a lot of money, helps them build their net worth. When it comes to like emotional healing and being receptive and, you know, that kind of energy, it blocks them. It blocks them a lot. So, okay. Yeah, so I don't see it going well. I will reveal what was revealed to me in the next reading I do of Yolanda, because I feel very strongly that I need to do a reading, a love reading about her, just her. So I love you all. Please comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. Take care.